Hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief. We steal everything you're going to hear today, and we tell jokes. This is funny old guys, and I'm saying hi. And Dr. Fatpacker, say hello to our wonderful crowds.
Well, hello there. So nice to have you see me.
And homeless Charlie, still in a fog, wherever you are. That's not the alleyway, but it's foggy where you are. Say hello.
Well, hello, and I'm not sure where I am.
Now, it looks like there's a cloud like it's going from right to left over your. It's getting very cloudy where you are. Are you feeling okay?
I may be going to heaven. I'm not sure.
Well, I was wondering. Anyway, we're going to
go to the
tell jokes,
light.
and you laugh. But first of all, we have a point of conversation, and the point of conversation today, Dr. Fatpacker, is
Yeah.
your neighbor borrows your lawnmower,
Yeah.
and then he loans it to his buddy, and now he's forgotten who he loaned your mower to. What would you say to your neighbor, and what would you do?
That SOB, I'm telling you, that's not good. Yeah. Well, then it's time to mow my lawn. I will say, you have your choice. You can either find my lawnmower or here's a pair of scissors. Go to it.
There you go, mowing your lawn. And homeless
Yeah.
Charlie, if you had a lawn and your neighbor borrowed your lawnmower and then he loaned it to somebody else and now he can't remember who he loaned it to, what would you say and do to your neighbor?
Well, I don't have a lawn, as you know, but I have lots of friends who drive garbage trucks.
Yes?
So I think I would get all of them to run over his garbage cans and also drive across his lawn.
Well, that is a dirty, dirty trick you would play, but
Yes.
but he deserves it. You know what
Nasty
I would
thing.
do? You know what I would do if
I can hardly wait.
if my neighbor borrowed my mower and then he loaned it to his buddy, now he can't remember who he loaned it to. I would say, then, neighbor, I'm going to have to go out and buy a new lawnmower, and then I'm coming over to your house and give you a free haircut. That's what I'm going to do.
Boy,
Dr.
Boy.
Fatpacker, tell us a joke.
that just wouldn't work with Greg, would it? Greg
It's,
the bald man?
It would be sheer pandemonium.
Sheer. I got it. I got it. That's good.
Tell a
So
joke.
back when I was married, my wife accidentally swallowed my prostate medication. So our daughter called the pharmacist to ask whether there was any cause for alarm. And the pharmacist told her only if she starts hanging out at hardware stores and buys a lot of power tools.
Oh, that was wonderful,
Otherwise, no problem at all.
wonderful advice. Homeless Charlie.
Well, you may not know this, but I spend a lot of time in the library, usually just to keep warm.
Yeah?
And I found out something that on March 1876,
Yeah.
Alexander Graham Bell made the first phone call ever.
Yeah?
And moments later, he got a call from someone talking that his car warranty had expired.
Oh, the very first one, way back with good old
Wow.
Alexander.
They
Hey, guys.
wasted no time, did they?
Yeah. Hey, guys.
Yeah.
I have a new girlfriend. She's a blonde.
Bambi.
Oh,
And she's not too bright. I've been having some electrical problems with my car, and
Yeah.
I'm driving down the street yesterday with her, and I said, "Will you stick your head out the window and see if my blinker is working?" So she stuck her head out the window, and she says, "Your blinker is working. Yes, it's work. No, it's not working. Yeah, yes, it's working. No, it's not working. Yes, it is." Dr. Fatpacker.
I went to a seminar the last weekend and they had a therapist there, and he had a theory that couples who make love once a day are the happiest. And so I thought, well, this sounds interesting. I'm going to go in here. So I went in there when he says to the audience and says, how many people here make love once a day? Well, then half the people raised their hands, and each of them were grinning very widely. So he goes, and once a week. And then a third of the other people raised their hands, and they weren't as much happy. But he said once a month. And just a few hands went up, and he says, oh my goodness, what about once a year? One man in the back jumps up and he starts waving jubilantly, and he says, well, wait a minute. If you make love only once a year, why are you so happy? And he's going, today's the day.
Today's the day. He was happy, one happy
He was
fellow.
very happy.
Very, very happy. Homeless Charlie.
Well, I was sitting in the alley the other day.
Yeah.
And I spoke with a cop, and he was telling me that he was looking for a man with one eye. And I told him to use both, and he'd probably find him a little quicker.
A lot quicker. That makes sense. So, do you guys know what cats eat for breakfast? They eat Mice Krispies. That's what they eat for breakfast.
Mice Krispies.
Dr. Fatpacker. Dr. Fatpacker.
I don't believe
Oh my
it.
goodness. Nobody wants a pain reliever that's anything less than extra strength anymore. Oh, my one patient goes, give me the maximum allowable dosage. He said, figure out what will kill me and then back it off just a little bit.
That was a perfect answer.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
That's maximum. Homeless Charlie.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's not called robbing the cradle
Ah,
unless you intend to keep them. If you put them back when you're done, it's called babysitting.
Oh, that's why I don't have a dog. So this old guy is in a park, and what hops up is a frog. And the frog says to the old man, if you will kiss me, I will turn into a beautiful princess, and you can make love to me all night long. And he picked up the frog and put it in his pocket. And the frog said, didn't you hear me? I said, if you'll kiss me, I will turn into a lovely princess, and you can make love to me all night long. And the fellow said, this old guy says, well, I'll tell you what, as he pushed him down in the pocket, he says, at my age, I have a lot more fun with a talking frog. So there. Dr. Fatpacker.
wow, you're really into these frog jokes today, aren't you?
I'm just kind of a, I'm
Never mind. I'll keep going. I'm next.
about to croak. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness. I walked out of my offices the other day when I saw one of the doctors out there puffing on a cigarette.
Uh-oh.
I said, how can you're a researcher on cancer, how can you not know the harm caused by cigarettes? And then he took another draw and he exhaled and he said, well, because it gives me more motivation to find a cure.
Oh, that is a strange activity.
Oh, yeah.
There he is. He's back. Homeless Charlie, go for it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it pleases me a lot when I see people walking by with little smiles on their face
Oh,
because something small happened that day that made them happy. And I was thinking, well, maybe they got a cute text from their boyfriend.
ooh.
Maybe they had sex.
Oh,
Maybe they killed someone.
killed someone.
You'll never know, but it's interesting, isn't it?
Especially that last part. That's
Yeah.
right. The religious thought for today, gentlemen,
Ooh.
We have one.
give a man a fish
Yeah.
and you will feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and he will hang around in the boat all day drinking beer. That's what he'll do.
I like that philosophy. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. You have two more, two quickies, as they say.
I can do that. I was reading a medical journal. They just found the gene for shyness.
Yes?
Now, they would have found it earlier, but it was hiding behind a couple of other jeans.
Well, of course, very shy. Homeless Charlie.
Well, I tell you what, a recent study
Yeah.
has found that women who carry a little extra weight,
Uh-oh.
they live a lot longer than the men who mention it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Without a doubt. Oh my gosh. Now here's a word of advice for gentlemen in our viewing audience.
Oh, there we go.
When your girlfriend is mad at you and you respond with a very quiet, now calm down, that will guarantee a punch in the mouth. That's what it'll do. Last one, Dr. Fatpacker.
Well, I realized that before I criticize a man, I like to walk a mile in his shoes.
Yes.
That way, when I do criticize him, I'm a mile away when I have his shoes.
What a deal.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Okay, last one, Homeless Charlie.
Okay, hey guys, listen. I really need your help.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
the middle of an argument with my girlfriend,
Yeah.
Yeah.
she told me that I was right. What the hell do I do next?
That's a very strange girlfriend. Okay, guys, here's a little quiz. What do you get if you cross a shark with a cow? Do you know what you get?
No, tell me. Pray
I have no
tell.
idea, but don't try to milk it. Don't do that. So anyway, this is the Comedy Thief. We steal everything you see and hear today. We want you to subscribe.
Subscribe.
And we have a special feature. Yes?
I said subscribe. That's all. Pay
Yeah.
attention. My goodness.
What is that word?
Goodness.
No, subscribe.
Oh, yes. Please subscribe. Subscribe.
Anyway, we have a special feature, and that is we invite a famous celebrity to be on our next video. And if and Dr. Fatpacker, who is it we're inviting for our next video?
I have one.
You have
Now-
one.
Yes.
How about a celebrity?
a celebrity? I think that it'd be good to have Bob Dylan on.
Bob Dylan.
Now, last year at some point. No,
He's dead.
no, he's not. No, he's not. They reported that he was dead, but he's not dead.
Yeah,
They did a report though that he was dead, but he's not dead.
he's alive.
He's alive.
I can invite him.
He's alive. No.
Okay, here we go. Famous singer-songwriter Bob Dylan. You're going to be on our next Funny Old Guys video if you check in within 24 hours. You're going to be a guest on our video. And if you don't check in, we're going to throw you right in the trash bin. So, we're out of here. This is the Comedy Thief saying bye, and subscribe. Turning it over to Dr. Fatpacker for his farewell.
Yeah, it's so long. Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention, Charlie, I love your stash, how you trimmed it up to look just like a French guy.
Hey,
Juice.
thank you.
And Homeless Charlie, say in your foggy state, say goodbye to our wonderful crowd of viewers.
Well, goodbye to our wonderful crowd of viewers. And please tell your friends and also hit subscribe.
That's right. Or hit your girlfriend, one of the two. Everybody wave goodbye. We'll see you guys.
You don't want to
Wave
hit
goodbye.
girls.
Come
What are
on
you-
there, Homeless Charlie. Wave goodbye.
You're a silly
Come
man.
on,
Don't
Homeless
hit
Charlie. You can
girls.
do it. All right.